Bum, 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 bum. I feel like I should have music. Well, welcome to my office talk. So I wanted to come out today and wow, look like a mess, but that's all right because we're going to talk about the market. We're going to talk about, is it rising? Is it falling? What's going on, right? So what's going on is right now in our market for housing, and this is a national statistic. Um, as of today is the 1st of June. So, whenever it is you're catching this, 2023, um, we only have about 600,000 homes to sell. Now, let me say this one more time. In the country, we have 600,000 homes. There are over 350 million people, and we have 600,000 homes. So, what does that tell us? That tells us that, wow, Lisa, the market's scarce, right? We're selling homes. We're selling them. That's what it's saying. We're selling homes. And what's happening is because we're selling those homes, we're not like adding more homes to the inventory quick enough to keep up with that demand. We have a supply and demand problem. So now my sellers want to say, wow, Lisa, we can get so much money for our house. We're back in that crazy market. Well, the crazy market time is when that interest rate was at 2.5%. People had money in their pockets to give you over what your house was worth, right? And that's what causes that huge, like, oh my gosh, we're getting 30, 40,000 over asking price. That's what's happening. But that meant that my buyer had a bunch of money that they can say, hey, that appraisal gap, not a problem. Your house isn't going to appraise for how much I'm going to pay for, but I have the money to get the house anyways, because that interest rate was so low. They had the funds. We don't have that anymore, guys. Okay, the interest rates are in a normal area, 6%, 6.5%, even up to 7 or 8%. That's normal interest rates. Okay. Now, I don't want to age myself here, but who all remembers when they were like at 12, right? I remember when I refinanced my first house, I think I refinanced it to like 6.5 and thought, wow, that's so great. There's always going to be a change in interest rate. So that doesn't keep people back. It doesn't deter them now from buying a house. They're not sitting back waiting for the market to crash, because that's what they were doing. Buyers were waiting. Oh, my buyer, I'm just going to wait for the market to crash. I'm going to get my house when the market crashes. It's not going to crash. Okay. This is not 2008, y'all. It's not going to happen again. We all learned our lesson. We tried to tell you that. Talk to the professionals. Go talk to your realtor. Talk to your loaner, your broker, whoever. Go talk to them. They're going to tell you the same thing. Okay. No crashing. So that, right, there's not going to be a market crash. The interest rates are going to pretty much stay where they are for a while. They may fluctuate a little bit. They might come down a little bit. The feds are always playing. But it's still a great time to buy and sell your home. Actually, it's a more normal time to do that. So if you're afraid to sell your house because you're like, Lisa, I don't even know, well, where am I going to move? Where am I going to move? I'm going to move. I have nowhere to move. You're telling us you just told me there's no homes. I know I said that, but that's my job to find you a home. So let your realtor go to work for you. Okay. You have enough equity in your house to go buy a house before? Do you want to use one of the many programs that we have that would be like, hey, let's just go out there and buy your house first and then sell your home? Those are options. I've talked about them on some of my videos before. Those are options in our market. We can definitely do stuff like that. So don't hold back selling if you want to sell. Now, if you don't need to sell, I get it. You just keep listening just to hear what's going on. But if you're looking to sell your home, thought about selling your home, need to sell your home, do it. Don't be afraid. Talk to an expert, get with your realtor, call me, let's have a conversation, and let's get your other home. Let's figure out where you're going first. That's my first conversation with my sellers. I show up, they want to sell their home. My first thing I ask them is, where are you moving? Where are we going? What's going on? Like, that's what I want to know first. And then I want to know, well, how much money do we want to make? Where are we at? Now, I have that conversation because sometimes those are unrealistic numbers, and I want to make sure that the sellers understand this is probably going to be more of where you're at, but the market's going to dictate it. We don't know. Nobody knows. I read articles every day. I have 16 people saying, oh, this person says this one says this opinion is that. Everybody has an opinion on what's going to happen. How much is your house going to sell for? It depends on where you live. Depends on the jobs in your area. It depends on how much money people make, right? All of those things are going to play a part. The comps don't even really matter. I mean, they matter a little bit. We're going to run them. We're going to give you that broad range. We're going to give you an idea of what's been happening. But does that still stand true with your home? There's still a pretty good chance you may get more money for your house. We're going to list it to get it seen and get people in it and get it the action going and get it sold. And it's going to sell where the market says it's going to. Most of my listings have all sold for over asking price right now, but we market them where they probably really should be, where we're comfortable, where my sellers are comfortable. This is our comfortable. We're not going below this, Lisa. Okay. But we can go above it. Absolutely. And that's how you have to think. Don't be greedy. Okay. You can't come into this being greedy. Greedy was 2% interest. Okay. You could be all the greedy you wanted. We're still in a negotiating market. They're still taking out a loan. They have to have the interest rate. They still may need help with closing costs. There may be things that your buyers need to get your home and to get it for what you want to sell it for. So all these things are playing in as a factor. But I'm just telling you, like, just don't be afraid to sell it. If you're not working with somebody who's going to help you find a home, or if you don't know where you're going first, talk to them about how the contingencies you can put on for selling your house, that you want to sell it contingent on finding another house. You can do these types of things where you're still safe and secure in your in doing that, and you won't be homeless. So it's important to work with people who have the tools that are available to help you get these things done. So again, please give me a call. Let me know if you have any questions anywhere you are. It does not matter. If you're not local in Georgia, I can always find you a local agent that has just as many qualifications, if not more, that can help you through the process, and I can help work with them as well. But I can still answer a lot of your questions. They're pretty much the same across the board, depending on where you live. Those things might change, but the whole gist of it's the same, right? So that's what's going on in the market today. So wanted to just give you a little update. I think it's crazy when I hear those things. I like to throw them out there so you guys can hear them. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Just remember, I'm here, your favorite Georgia realtor. And if you need any help, I am here to assist. Let me know. And if there's anything that you're curious about or you'd like me to talk about or find out more information on, please leave me a comment and let me know. I would love, love, love to help. Have a great day.